Hey you guys, you know who it is. Excuse the room. I was supposed to move this summer, but we didn't move. It's been very hectic and I haven't had time to unpack yet. But I've missed you guys and I have two topics that I really needed to get in front of the camera for. This is not going to be an entertaining video at all, but you might agree with what I'm saying. Anyway, I want to let you guys know that moms are awesome. They love us unconditionally. Well, the ones that are good mothers love us unconditionally. Anyway, and I say this because when I was a freshman, a friend of mine had talked to me and convinced me to go ahead and come out with the fact that I am a bisexual female. Um, I was really nervous, like I was gonna tell her that I had maxed out a credit card or that I was pregnant or like something epic. And when I told her, I'll never forget what she said to me because it was so shocking. She looked at me and said, Malaya, I knew that already. I've known you were gonna be bisexual since you were 3 years old. People don't turn gay or turn bi. You are what you are from birth. And good parents that pay attention will know when you start to exhibit signs. Some might want to ignore it, but you always know. Your parents always know, and we'll know when we have our kids. Now, if you have a mom who's alive and well, or at least alive, because my mother is extremely sick. She's in the hospital right now. God rest her soul. And I don't want to get into what's wrong with her because, no offense, that's none of you guys' business. Anyway, that was rude as hell. I'm sorry, guys. Rambling again. I'm not doing a fifth take, so you just gonna have to take this video as it is. Um, yes. So, since I just said all of that, I'll just cut to the chase. If you have a mom that is alive and well, please love her. Make time to love her, to work out all of your problems, because you're gonna wish that you had her when she passed away. I don't care how much you think you hate her right now. When she's lying in that coffin, you're not gonna be able to stop the tears, because moms are just. Our mothers carried us around for 9 months, holding their back, craving disgusting shit. We should love them. We really should. Now, the second thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was same-sex marriage. I'm not going to call it gay marriage because everybody who chooses to marry the same sex is not gay. If I wanted to go and marry a woman, that doesn't make me a lesbian. That makes me a bisexual female, which is what I am. A bisexual female that chose to marry a woman. Because who's to say that if we don't have problems and get a divorce, I'm not going to marry a guy. I'm not going to just marry females. But God said, I am not, I'm a Christian, but I'm not a fanatic, and I can't quote the Bible. I can't. But I remember that God did say that he who is without sin would cast the first stone on that lady. I'm sorry, that sounded so ghetto. The woman in the Bible that was a prostitute, that one. He said he is with who is without sin to cast the first stone. So that applies to us. Let anybody in the US, anybody outside of the US who has never done anything ever decide if we should have same-sex marriages. Nothing. Crickets. Because everybody's done something. I mean, I don't see what the big deal is. Why everybody is so upset at people who want to marry or love the same gender. And I know a girl, I'm not going to say her name, confidentiality issues, whose father killed himself because he was gay. He married her mother as a cover up, and he couldn't marry the man that he loved because it's a man. And oh no, people can't be happy. Let me ask you this though. Will stopping me or any other bisexual or lesbian or homosexual stopping us from marrying the same gender, Is that what killed Osama bin Laden? Is it going to bring home the troops? Is it going to end world hunger? Is it going to bring back all the extinct animals? Or is it going to find the cure to cancer? No, it's not. Stopping everybody from marrying who they want to marry is just making people miserable as hell. It's making people kill themselves. Just let us love who we want to love. What the hell? I mean, it doesn't. Yes, I'm bisexual, and when I get older, I'm going to enjoy vagina and penis. That doesn't make me any less of a human. I mean, come on here. And yeah, we're going to talk real because there are 13-year-olds being pregnant, so I'm not going to censor anything. There are people, there's so much going on in the world that when people decide to speak up, everybody's keep your lungs, sister. Stay in your chair and listen to what I've got to say. Okay? We just have to stop. Like, point blank, there's no other way to say it. Who's to say, now hear me out here, this is 100% just some bull that I'm thinking up in my head, but hear me out. What if the version of the Bible that we've been living by was incorrect? What if one day an archaeologist found a real version of the Bible and it did turn out to be Adam and Steve? And then all of a sudden, would heterosexuality be wrong? No. Because it's no longer just spiritual things, it's society needing something to fuck with. Excuse my language, but I'm really upset now. This is just something that's bothering me. And this is not one of those, I'm not necessarily an advocate for it. I'm just somebody that's pissed off because society is not going to change. So why am I going to come out in my rainbow shirt and protest it? Why? I'm just, I'm talking to you guys and hopefully you guys will agree with me. I have cut off the goal for things to change because society is just too messed up. But it means the world to me that you guys took this damn near 10 minutes to listen to me talk about this. And if you agree with it, leave a comment, give me some thumbs up, some likes. Because, come on, people, let's think about it. You love who you love, okay? There's no reason why we should not be able to marry who we want to marry. So, on that note, I'm going to summarize everything. Love your mother because you only get one. And stop focusing on stupid stuff. We're gonna love who we love, and hell, all the gays and bis will just move to New York and it'll be one big ass rainbow because you can marry there. If you're gonna allow it in one state or 5 states, you should allow it in all states. I mean, people get flogged and burned for being gay and bisexual. It's not right. It makes no sense. Thank you guys for listening.